Knowledge sheet number 81, Self-Resilience and Surrender. This knowledge sheet is given by Gurudev on December 25, 1996, Christmas Day, from Switzerland. Self-resilience needs enormous courage when there is nobody or you want to depend on yourself for everything. You need lot of courage. Surrender needs less courage. A person who cannot surrender cannot be self-resilient either. If you don't have enough courage to surrender, then it is not possible to be self-resilient. Simply you are fooling yourself. If you don't have $100, you cannot have $1,000. Even a little fear is detrimental to self-resilience. Self-resilience contains surrender. $50 contain obviously $10. Often people think that surrender is the way to escape from the responsibility, and they end up with blaming divine for all their problems. In fact, true surrender is taking the total responsibility on everything. So Anna, how Sushna, how can we do that? Gurudev says, you take responsibility and pray for the help. Surrender eventually leads you to self-resilience because there is nothing other than big self. So in this knowledge sheet, Gurudev said, self-resilience means self-dependent, do not depend on anybody. So to be self-resilient, you need enormous courage. A self-resilient person can only surrender. Okay, and surrender needs less courage. Generally, people what thinks surrender means escaping from those responsibilities and blaming to the divines for their problems. In other way, that actual surrenderness is nothing but taking the full responsibility for everything and know that nothing is bigger than the big self. A self-resilient person can only surrender the things. Okay. Surrender needs less courage. A person who cannot surrender cannot be self-resilient. Thank you.